This might be the most dangerous stock in America. Not because the business is bad. The business is spectacular. It's dangerous because of who is buying it, who is selling it, and what happened 9 days after a man stood on a stage and told a crowd to go out and buy one. Today, this company stands trial. The defendant is Dell. Yes, that Dell. The company you remember for beige towers and college dorm laptops. Except the thing on trial today is not a PC maker. It has quietly become one of the largest artificial intelligence infrastructure machines on the planet, and the stock has gone absolutely vertical. So we put it in the dock. Exhibit A, the chart. Over the past year, Dell stock is up roughly 238%. In early June, it traded near $460 a share. A beige box company, up almost 2.5 times in 12 months. When a stock moves like that, you have two choices. You believe the story, or you ask who's getting out at the top. Exhibit B, and this one is for the bears. The story is not fake. In its most recent quarter, Dell posted record revenue of $43.8 billion, up 88%. It booked $24.4 billion in new artificial intelligence orders. It recognized $16.1 billion in AI server revenue, up 757%, and raised full-year guidance to about $167 billion. So that's it, right? Record everything. Guidance raised. Wall Street rates it a buy, with an average target near $480. Case closed. Go buy a beige box. Except this is stock verdict. We don't close the case at the part where everyone agrees. We close it at the part that makes people uncomfortable. So let's meet the people selling. Exhibit C. While retail piles into the artificial intelligence stream, the most informed investor in the building has been heading for the exit. Silver Lake. Dell's longtime private equity backer, a 10% owner with a seat on the board, sold tens of millions of dollars of stock through early June, near the highs. The company's own General Counsel sold 20,000 shares at $410 on June 15th. All disclosed, all in the filings. Now, fair is fair. The defense has an answer, and it's a good one. Silver Lake is a private equity fund. Returning cash to its own investors is literally the job. Director Egon Durbin still holds well over 1 million shares directly. Some of those transactions were distributions and charitable gifts, not a panic. So this isn't a smoking gun, but it is a pattern. The people closest to the machine are taking chips off the table. Exhibit D, and this is where it gets loud. According to a financial disclosure filed with the U.S. Office of Government Ethics, a portfolio tied to President Trump acquired between $1 and $5 million of Dell stock on February 10th.
Name keeps coming up over and over again. Every day, Pepe's mail's getting sent.
9 days later, at a rally in Georgia, the president told supporters to go out and buy a Dell computer. Then, on May 28th, the Pentagon awarded Dell a 5-year, $9.7 billion contract. Before the comment section combusts, the court has rules. Government watchdogs, including Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington, say this is exactly why ethics laws matter. That's their argument, not a finding of fact. The defense responds that the trades are handled by third-party brokers, that the president does not direct them, and that the Pentagon says the contract followed a competitive process. This court has no jurisdiction over politics, only over your portfolio. Exhibit E, the quiet one. All that AI revenue comes at a price. Gross margin compressed to about 18%, because AI servers are lower margin than the old business.
Sounds absolutely insane, and
The stock trades around 33 times earnings after a 238% run. Analyst price targets are scattered, and the most experienced money in the stock is selling into the strength. The growth is real. The question is, how much of it you are already paying for? So weigh it. On one side, record revenue, a $51 billion order backlog, a genuine seat at the artificial intelligence table, and a chart that has humiliated every skeptic. On the other, insiders selling near the highs, a margin profile getting thinner, a valuation pricing in a lot of good news, and a political cloud that could rain on any given Tuesday. 2 ledgers, 1 verdict. The verdict on Dell is hold. Not because the business is weak, because the price already believes the business is perfect. You are buying a brilliant company at a moment when the smartest insiders are selling and the headlines are a political minefield. If you own it, congratulations, ride the winner, but mind the exits. If you don't, chasing 238% is how retail always ends up holding the bag for the people in Exhibit C. The business is a genuine AI winner. The setup is a trap with great fundamentals taped to it. That's a hold. And that's the whole point of this channel. The boring verdict is usually the one that keeps your money. Who belongs in the dock next? Put the ticker in the comments. Court is adjourned.